Never ask, hey, what would it look like if Duracats made a Zelda dungeon? Because you're seeing it right now. Welcome back to Oracle of Seasons. The Noble Sword! The Golden Noble Sword that happened to have been cursed. So I had audio issues, and now we're here in lame Mulana, the ancient ruins, and we're doing some more archaeology. Whether we like it or not. Previously I played some laser Tetris and I got myself a compass. But we need to go in this direction. Into this room! There's bats and pits! But there's also something else. This place loves its traps. And we need to run fast. So as soon as you hit the switch, use a Pegasus Seed. And get the heck out of Dodge, unless this stuff is gonna happen to you. I didn't get the heck out of Dodge fast enough. You gotta be really careful around these pits. Let's try that again. You have to outrun the collapse. Don't fall into a pit. Don't fall into that pit either. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Let's see if there's any Pegasus Seeds. No, there isn't. Just bombs. Now we're on the upper floor again. The second floor of this terrible dungeon. Man, I thought the other one was bad. Don't bother with this chest, it just has 10 bombs in it. If you looted those pots from before, you got plenty. Don't worry about it. It's not like we need to trade these bombs up to a bigger bomb bag. That doesn't happen till linked games. Unguarded treasure, except for the bats, of course. What's the worst that could happen? Ah, great, that was terrible treasure. No wonder it was unguarded. Nope. You'll have guards in your face. All over the place. And don't go into this room down here. It's a trap. You have to fight some shrouded Stalfos to get out of it. Instead, we go in this direction. If you're wondering, no, we can't really kill these guards. They're boomerang-proof and they're noble sword-proof. They're double-proof. Looks like these spiked guys want to go into the pit. I can oblige by that. I have an improved shield. Where is it? Right here. Into the pit with you. Both of you. This is how I deal with spiky dudes. Get back here. We need to get into that pit. There we go. You'll love it down there. So this trampoline is in the wrong spot. If we try jumping on it, it'll probably take us somewhere terrible. But now it'll take us somewhere good. Let's bounce up to the third floor. Make sure you're holding in direction, or you'll be angry with yourself. We got these guys. I really hate how they have their sword out all the time. Don't you hate when people have their sword out in front of you all the time? It's irritating. And there's Chain Dude again, just hanging out. Brother of the Chain Dude outside. He could block your spin attacks, don't let him do it. Now, I think we're gonna have to use that pit later, if I remember correctly. Trying to go on memory since it served me so well in the Lost Woods. And it did! Oh, this is unguarded treasure, but it leads to something better than 5 rupees. It's the magical boomerang! It's the mystical weapon Boomerang! Now we can control it by holding down the button and using the D-pad. This boomerang has some extra tricks. These soldiers can get destroyed by the boomerang. Nothing else can, though. Your sword can't do it. This is exclusively boomerang power. But we have to kill all these guys to get out. Including this one up here somewhere. Here he is. I'm loving this boomerang. Look at that. I control it with psychic powers. Take that. It'll come back to you eventually. Now we have to fall down this pit. And that pit. That was a room we weren't in before. But we're back in the terrible floor. There's a spinny room of doom up ahead. So where the heck do we have to go next? Let's see, I head south, I hit the switch and head south again. Oh! That's where my notes are leading me. There's an area off in this direction we didn't get to go to. Sadly, this boomerang does not kill some normal enemies. but it does stun them from a farther distance away. He grabs fairies easier. You can do stuff like that. But we haven't been over in this direction, because I didn't have the tools available to deal with this section yet. Again, with the terrible treasure! This is the worst ruins. But as you can see, we got spinny dudes. And we got traps that we're gonna have to deal with. Luckily, I practiced by jumping, so I can outrun this guy. Also that guy. And this guy I'm gonna kinda entice out. Well, that's not where I wanted him to go. That's where he ended up. Alright, I'll just deal with that problem there. And look at this guy! That's just rude! How can you possibly avoid taking damage there? Because I can't imagine a way to do it. But that switch was important. I'm not quite sure for what, but it was important. But this is where the boomerang comes into play. You gotta curveball it, so we can get up there. Yep, stairways could be activated with boomerangs. Don't ask how it happens, it just explodes into existence. So back up to the second floor. Ah, jeez, not again. Hold on. The curse of the ruin strikes again! I have no idea what was causing that this time. I had assumptions, but apparently they were wrong. Back to Oracle of Seasons. Ah, where were we? Ah, yes, fighting mummies. Having the sound not spaz out. I think I'm just gonna wait a longer time after I open up the Game Boy Advance window before I start recording it. I think that's what I need to do now. Alright, I lost my place, actually. Oh. Well, that's what I get for trying to read my notes while standing on top of a crumbling floor. Oh, ain't that lovely? This is the trap room! This is a trap room! Luckily, there's a switch, like in any good trap room. Oh wow, that was slowdown. That was actually legitimate slowdown. Too many sprites on the screen. You know what, let's explore this trap room a bit. Shrouded Stalfos. A chest! Something tells me we're gonna need that chest sooner or later. But ultimately, I think I went in the wrong direction. This looks like a right direction, because I'm getting shot at by arrows. Yeah, there we go. That's puzzles. Puzzles are like traps you can solve. And bats are still weak against boomerang. Take that. Now we can head in this direction. But we're gonna need shielding. So I really should have head downward. These arrows are quite annoying. That's why you need your shield. You, get in the pit. You get in the pit. Thank you. Hey, buddy, down there. Do you want to go into pit too? Come on over here. I want to introduce you to my buddy the Pit. La Mulana is all about pits. Get in there. Right now. Here, I'll shield you into the pit. Ah, this guy's being stubborn. I think he wants to die the normal way. It doesn't really matter. I can just turn this guy into a fairy. Get in there. Alright, we got a chest. And we have no way over here. Which means we're gonna have to find ourselves a scenic route. Off the beaten path. Ah, I forgot, I can't stun these guys. Only this stuns them. And only if they're pointed at it. Lesson learned. Obviously we can't use that trampoline because it's lodged up against a wall. Oh, yeah, these dudes. I forgot these guys existed for a little while. But then the game decided to remind me that they exist. I don't really need to kill them anyway. Bat's gotta die, though. Come here, Bat. You too. That guy could tell the tale. Oh, wow. Nice pit evasion, buddy. That was excellent. Well, a reason to use the slingshot. Gonna have to light these torches. I'm pretty sure we're... Now, that was just me being distracted. Everything is going badly today. That gives us a ladder back to the original floor we were on. This one. If you're getting confused, We're on floor 2. We got some chests. I think that was the bomb chest, and when I was walking back, I didn't get the 5 rupees, or the 10 rupees, in that room with the spinner things, because I just didn't want to waste any time. But we're going to need jumping power and Pegasus seeds for this room. Oh hey, free rupee! Nope, that was a trap rupee. Run for it. This entire room is collapsing! If you had the anti-quicksand ring, now's a good time to equip it. You just have to keep on running. That room will eventually crush you and you will die. And that gets us the boss key! But we're still nowhere near where the boss lives. We haven't even fought the mini-boss yet. But there was a stairway in this room. I'm not falling for that. That's a Jape Rupee. It's like a fake Ankh Jewel. Now these shrouded Stalfos we are going to need to kill. I want to see if they're boomerang stunnable. They are! Oh, that is their folly! If you're not boomerang proof, prepare to get boomeranged. Especially a lot of times. Make sure you don't move. Just stay still for Link. The door is still locked, and we have Feng Shui going on. Let's do anti-Feng Shui! Classic Zelda puzzle! Welcome to the Room of Rope. I don't think you have to kill all the rope in this room. I'm gonna do it anyway. With that. Oh hey, I seem to be missing a key. Something tells me we're gonna be making another scenic route. Yep, the fairy indicates yes, indeed that is so. Let's go back down to floor 2. And make sure you stay on the upper level, because, well, we've seen what this room entails. We want to grab this key. But we don't want to fall down there, because then we would have to do the collapsing room again. So let's not do that. Let's just bounce our way back up. That's why this trampoline's here. And now we could finally open this door. Speaking of mini-bosses, where is he? It's Vire again! This time he's working for Onox instead of the Nightmare. He always gets the henchman status. And Onox is just some dork. Oh, Vire thinks he can handle a rematch with me. He's not gonna like this. I mean, what did I use last time against him? Didn't I just jump in the air and slash him? Well, this one, the air jumping is a little bit more funky. So, it's better just to wait till he tries to dash at you. Wait till he appears in a room. Like in the corner here. And you just give him what for. He's a little bit more annoying than he was in our Link's Awakening. Because, well, jump spin attacking is like really broken. Okay, see you later. You need to be jumping to deal with his bats, though. Unless you want to wait for them to dash at you. You sure did! Maybe Vire will learn his lesson, not to attack Link anymore. Especially not splitting the bats. Well, he didn't explode, but at least he turned into Fairy. So let's continue on our adventure. Oh wow, this is a lot of adventure in this room. Jeez. Also, I'm noticing that the frames are kind of freaking out again, and I'm bracing for audio failure. I don't know why it's happening now. It didn't happen before. Usually there was reasons for it to happen before. Maybe my computer needs a restart. Ah. So, this room is a little particular. It's a randomizer. One of these buttons will open the way forward. The other button will lead to rope. So I choose this button. Nope. That is rope. A whole bunch of rope. Fine. Then I choose this button. Sometimes this button will still be the wrong answer, and it'll still give you rope. It resets every time. So basically it's a 50-50 shot of moving forward from that room. And now we got hands! I'm gonna give you a high five, right back to the beginning of the dungeon. Don't Don't let him do it, man. Don't let him do it. Let me just take a look at something real quick. No? The light ain't blinking like crazy, like when computers do when they're loading something. So I don't know why the emulator is having fits. There's no pits in this room. But there are indeed octopi that can only get killed by pits. That leads to a problem. A problem we can solve using science! Get this magnet ball down here and crush them with it. Throw them in their faces. Alright, welcome to this room. The Wizrobe is the annoying part. Actually, no, I lied. It's these soldiers that are annoying part. The Wizrobe kind of stays where it's at. I heard that audio glitching. I really don't want to keep fixing it. Maybe this will help a little. This little pause in the action, give the emulator a breather. Maybe he'll stop hating me. Oh, look at that! I got lucky with the boomerang. But yeah, you had to change all those switches to red. You know what? With all these obscure puzzles, there's no Cedric to be found in this dungeon. There's no Cedric statues anywhere. It's a little weird. Maybe they're taking the kid gloves off. Alright, this room is yet another trap. Not much more of a trap as it is like a trick. You see those red things on the floor? You might think, hey, maybe I should put the trampoline on that. But no, instead put the trampoline over here. You'll see why in a moment. Oh. Maybe a little bit farther over. There we go. Then Link doesn't kiss the ceiling. We need to activate this. Otherwise, he would launch up on the trampoline and realize there's still things to do. We drop back down, and this room has changed a little bit. Now we got a stairway. So now we get into this room properly. Maybe with some hearts. I could use some hearts. The next boss could be randomly annoying. It's another Zelda-type boss, too. It's another classic boss. We had Goma, we had Dodongo, we had Aquamentus, we had Big Dogger. Now we have Manhandla! The new Manhandla, the one you would find in Hyrule Warriors. And he is only weak against a boomerang, which is weird, because you used to kill him with, like, I don't know, bombs or a lot of sword slashes. You gotta hit his mouths with boomerangs. And the more mouths you kill, the faster he gets, so I'm kind of trying to spread out the damage a little bit. Using the boomerang's homing ability. Even more annoying is that there's sand in this room, and he's shooting fireballs all over the place. Which makes it a bit more of a hassle. I mean, shield could help a little bit, because you could boomerang and shield at the same time, unless you're holding it. But you can do stuff like that. Get the boomerang past him. Now, I didn't do a lot of damage to that bottom mount, so this guy's gonna kind of spaz out a bit. Stop doing that. You know what? This enemy kind of looks like just one big buzz blob. I think I hit that mouth off screen. Not quite sure, I didn't hear the sound. Stop it, Manhandla! Stop being annoying! Ah! At least Hyrule Warriors, he's made out of metal, which makes him a problem. Alright. Now, you hit him with the boomerang. It makes him stop for a little while. Also, you need to spam it into him. And then, when you see his core, finish him off. He's pretty fun, too, when he actually cooperates. Some of these bosses are really fun to kill. But we did it! We completed the ancient ruins. We got the blowing wind! And the secret treasure of life! It's time to pollinate. Giggity. We're making fruit all over the place. Does that mean the Maku tree is gonna start fruiting now? What does Maku fruit taste like? Oh hey, Maku tree! What does your fruit taste like? Why does my audio keep jazzing out? So he's got the power of the blowing wind too. His windmill is turning really fast and playing the Song of Storms. Now he sees something in Horon Village. To the west of Horon Village, I believe. We're gonna have to find a way across the sea, though. Something tells me we need a boat. It's Wind Waker time. But before all that, let's check our prices. There's a gacha seed I planted. Oh, and also there's a maple here now, too. Come on, Maple. Make this a good day. Drop your heart piece, finally. That would be great. Oh! She back attacked me! Oh, she dropped another potion. I want that. Got it. Take that, Maple. I got your potion. I wish it was a heart piece. Yeah, I'll remember it too. I'll remember when you give me a heart piece. Jeez. We're near the end of the game now. So, I still have one potion because I never used it. But at least we got the gacha tree. Is it a ring? Let's see what's inside. Another ring! It could be a high-value ring. And of course, since this is the most broken spot in the game, you gotta know I'm planting a gacha seed there. And speaking of gacha seeds, we might as well take a side trip to, the whatchamacallit place. Goron Mountain. For the other 3 to 5 spot that could be in the game. There are a few other places you could plant and maybe get a heart container, like that plot above where Moosh lives, and the Flying Cuckoo and Mount Cuckoo. There's a plot there that's a 2 to 4 rarity. That might have a heart container in it. There is a plot outside the Unicron Cave, where all those buzz blobs are. I shown that one off before we came over here. That also is a 2 to 4. And then we got these, and the one in, the thingy. Yeah, I know words. Anyway, 200 rupees. I'm not gonna refill this spot, because I'm planning on farming rings from, the Tarm Ruins instead. When I get a chance to. But it's time to head back to Horon Village, because we have 6 essences now? I'm pretty sure. Which means Baby Ting is ready for more adventure. Also, there's a ring appraisal to be done. This is a high-value ring. It could be something cool. Please don't be a first-gen ring. That would make me upset. Alright, we got this one. I'm not quite sure where we got this one from. I think it was from one of the other gacha trees. The toss ring! Now you could throw things farther. Like bombs, and pretty much nothing else. Well, I guess maybe rocks and bushes and signs. What's the good in that? And this is... I want a second opinion! I don't need another first-gen ring! At least I got lots of rupees now. You know what? Let's buy that last gacha seed off the shop over here, the member shop. Because then it'll turn into something different. I do too! It's mind-boggling, that's why I'm gonna buy it all. Hey, out of my way, I'm buying you out. Yes, I have a member's card. Work on your memory, buddy. Maybe I could buy a fix to my audio problem. Luckily, the next game I'm going to cover doesn't really have an audio problem. But I'm buying this, it's 500 rupees, and he runs out of stock. Now it becomes something else when you leave this room. It's a different thing now! They're out of goods, so now they're a game. One of the 2 chests will have an item in it. You'll get a nice gift if you can guess the right chest. It's this game. You have to do it 3 times in a row. I never liked this game in Zelda. It kind of annoyed me. Especially the one in Link to the Past, where there's like 20 chests. Let's see here. My archaeology is telling me right. I did it! Let's see... Now where is he gonna put it? Did he Monty Hall me? Is it still in the right chest? I'm picking the right chest. Ah, he didn't Monty Hall me. You need more doors for that. Drat. The Monty Hall paradox isn't gonna work unless you have 4 doors and one of them is opened for you. Otherwise, it's just a 50-50 shot. Ah. Ting is gonna be so disappointed that I wasted money. Oh hey, Ting got... How long is this adventure? Ting's a little boy now, and he's running around like crazy. He's super playful now. He's super excited to be alive. Hey, kid, I want to talk to you. I'm your godfather, Link. So he's praising his godfather, the great hero. He's writing music. So I could have sworn there was something else going on now. Like, a question of some sort. Well, I don't want to learn anything off of you. Yeah, I know all about this. I know the best place for gacha seeds, so I'm not telling you, though, because I want it. Jerk. Could have sworn something popped up. Like there would be something new. There's gotta be a question sooner or later. Maybe we gotta wait a little while yet. Right now, he's writing a song. Either that or I missed my opportunity, but I'm not quite sure how. Oh well. I'll figure it out another time. So, next time on Oracle of Seasons, I'm pretty sure this video is long as heck when I mesh it together, because of that audio issue. But you know, we gotta find ourselves a boat of some kind. Good night, folks.